All right, we're here. We're good to go, right? Yes. Are we? Are we good to go here? I hope so. What is going on with today, man? Like, what is? I don't understand what's going on here. Like, there's something going on. Anyway, so
Yes, I'm over 200 years old.
So, you've seen the Commonwealth.
Uh-huh. Honestly, seeing every...
That's now the big question.
skip through that.
My baby, Sean.
The parent after... Tell me.
Sure sounds like they might be.
Not even
Right.
the baby is sick. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. The threat of kidnapping is a... What would you say to
Yep.
someone?
Get revenge.
Find who's responsible.
I'll take anger. That's everything. Anyway, I agreed to come.
Yep. Story of the century. We got the experience points we need. There we are. Apologies for that. As you know, as you are well aware, I'm Griffin Warlock 66. Welcome back. I'm back. Trying to make this work, and this is driving me insane. Got kicked off twice today. Could be the content of the conversation that I've been having. But hey, man, I'm only telling what I believe and how I see things. So censorship is wonderful. Yes, it's great. Keep censoring me, YouTube. Go right ahead. Keep doing it. Yeah, I'll just keep uploading and uploading. I'll keep going live. Yeah, sure, keep censoring. It's awesome. Apologies for that. It irritates the crap out of me when things don't work right. It's not my internet connection. I can guarantee you that. I have internet. That's not the problem. It was a server issue a minute ago when I got a couple minutes ago when I got knocked off earlier. So, yeah, it was a server issue. Go figure. It was a server issue. Right? Okay, so, what am I going to do? Let's see. We need to, what do we need to do here? Oh, I picked up a 10mm pistol along the way somewhere. It's fine. Okay, I've got 2 level ups. What can I do? Let's see. We can't do gun nut yet. You're back. Your internet's working again. That's cool. I just ranted a little bit because, I'm getting frustrated with getting kicked off every so often. So, once you left, it kicked me off. It said server issue. I don't understand that, but anyway. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that because that's, I'm playing a chick, so she needs extra damage against pretty much everybody who isn't a woman. And then, we'll take Aqua Girl. That'll work. But I'm glad to see you're back, my man. That's awesome. And then I need to go back up here. Very sus that your YouTube started to buffer right before I got kicked, and as you found out, all other videos were loading fine. Yeah, that might sound crazy, but you think YouTube got us both this time? Yeah, maybe, very possibly, very possibly. Like I said, I'm kind of what they call a conspiracy theorist. So like it's there's no coincidence to me. All right, there aren't any coincidences. If you pull back enough to see enough of the big picture, you start seeing how to connect the dots. So I don't believe in coincidence. There's always a reason behind why. All right, I'm a very logical minded person. I don't believe in chance when it comes to most things. That's not to say that chance doesn't play a part in randomness and chaos and all that. It does. I understand that, but it's not just random chance every single time something happens. I don't believe that for a minute. They'll try to play it off as like, oh well, it's your internet connection. No. You know. Because early on in my channel, I used to think it was my internet connection, right? And I'd check my internet connection when I got kicked off. That's why it took me so long to come back. You know, with some of them, I spent like 5-10 minutes like seeing, oh, what's my signal? Oh, my signal's saying it's at this. Well, you know, it's like over 90%. Well, then why did I get kicked off? Makes no sense. You know. Right. Oh, hold on. Abernathy Farm. Right. I need to go do that first. Or, well, more accurately, I need to set up Sanctuary before getting Preston and them to show up. So, along with Abernathy Farm and a couple other things. So, although I don't necessarily have to do that. I do have to side with a faction, though. That's the only part that sucks. I know, right? Yeah. Oh, and the other thing that I learned about YouTube was that in 2025, they're supposed to be promoting small channels, right? They tweak the algorithm to where they start pushing small channels more. Unless you don't play by the rules, right? It reminds me of the scene from Team America World Police, you know, when Hans Blix shows up, man, and talking to Kim Jong-il, you know, and he comes in and he goes, Mr. Il, your guards won't let me into... Mr. Il, I was supposed to inspect your palace today, but your guards won't let me into certain areas. Oh, you're breaking my balls, Hans. You're breaking my balls. I am sorry, but the UN must be very firm with you, or else. Or else what, Hans? Or else we will write you a letter telling you how angry we are. It's like, seriously? That's a pussy move, okay? That, you know, I'm not going to sit there and write a letter to somebody, tell them how angry I am, okay? If I get pissed off at somebody, I'm going to look them right in the face and be like, hey, stop it. You're pissing me off, stop it, okay? That's, you know, you don't do the bitch move, sit down and write a freaking letter, and you did this, which made me feel like this, we did. It's like, no, shut up, okay? You know, besides, Americans nowadays are too damn emotionally sensitive. That's all there is to it. Grow up, you know? So, there we go. All right. Ooh, powerful receiver. Yes, please. All right. We'll go ahead and do that. And long light barrel. That'll work. And sharpshooter's grip. Yes, please. Large magazine. Hell yeah. We'll do the large magazine. I don't give a damn about reload time. All right. And then this one here, we're going to do 3 crank capacitor. Hell yeah. We're going to do the, what? Oh. Nah. Need science. I'll never get science, so I can't really do anything with that. Full stock, yes please. And we're going to go with long scope. Hell, why not? And then for the double barrel shotgun, we're going to go with the powerful receiver, of course, yes. We're going to go with the long barrel. I can't do full stock yet. We're going to go with the, we're going to go with reflex sight dot, right? And that'll work. Okay. That's as powerful as I can make everything at the moment. So, alright. That's where I was lacking damage output wise. But yeah, like I was talking about earlier, these things here, I can't, these mods, not the chemistry station, but alright, so like this here, it's supposed to be me crafting my own weaponry with the weaponsmith workbench, but it like doesn't work. See? Just nothing. I can't do anything. So that's what the original idea was anyway. I was supposed to craft my own stuff. But the only thing that I can do is like make my own armor. So, you know. Dude, some fly is annoying you so hard right now. Really? Oh, okay. Well, kill it. I mean, that's the only advice I can give is just kill it, you know? Like, so I need armor rank 2 to get the combat armor, which would come in handy. Alright. So, but alright, leather armor's doing good for right now. So you always miss it like 1/10 of an inch, right? Well, get like a rolled up newspaper or something. Something they can't escape from, like a magazine or rolled up newspaper or something. I've done that before. Works wonders. So, all right. So we need to take this out. There we go. But yeah, if you get like a rolled up newspaper, you should be able to swat the crap out of it. At very least, stun it, and then you can, just get rid of it that way. So, oh, wrong thing. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. There we go. Yep. Okay, now where's Codsworth? It's sitting on your TV. Yeah, it's attracted to the heat of the TV and the lights. Yeah, that's why. So, but you got to squish it between your hands. Yeah. Like I was saying though, like it's attracted to the light and the heat of your TV. That's probably just the light more than anything else. So. Let's go ahead and I don't really need to scrap all of that, but what I do need to do is set up for the resources. So food, we've got yeah, I know. It's funny, isn't it? When we're talking about normal stuff, yeah, neither your internet or my stream is buffering. Yeah, exactly. But God forbid we talk about something else. Might as well just stick to talking about killing insects. So. Alright. And then melons. We'll put melons over there. There we go. And the mute fruit plant, we'll put that here. There we go. And then razor grain we'll put right there. That'll be fine. And we got some potatoes I can throw down as well. Like I told you, I don't believe in coincidence. Even my girlfriend knows. I've told her for. Do I have any song recommendations? That's out of left field, but Hotel California by the Eagles. I listen to that frequently. That's a good song. And then for something a little newer, Ed Sheeran. Some of his stuff, like oh man, there was if you're feeling down, if you're feeling down, you want to be picked up. Shape of You is a good little song to hype you up. But if you're in that mood where you want to remember some stuff from your past and you want to try to wonder if your day is gonna suck, then there's oh man, what's it? I'm trying to remember what it's called. I can't remember the name of it right offhand, but it goes it's walking down 29th and Park. I saw you in another's arms. Only a month we've been apart. You look happier. That's what it is, happier. Yeah. I saw you walk inside a bar. He said something to make you laugh. I saw that both your smiles were twice as wide as ours. Yeah, you look happier, you do. I listen to that song to remind myself that, it could be worse. So, that's... Sadly, I can't do any reaction streams. It would be funny to see me react to like invincible memes because they're diabolical. Right? Maybe one day, in the future, some point, once I get my setup and everything, but so, but yeah, that's as far as music recommendations go. Rock You Like a Hurricane by the Scorpions is one that I recommend. Also, anything by Queen. Anything by Queen, man. One goes like, my son, when he wants to play with me in his $25 costume, when I'm 17 beers down. And then some kid from the series gets... I don't know if I've heard that particular one. So, alright, I do need to do some water setup, though. Alright. I don't have science yet, so... I don't need to produce a whole lot of water. I just need enough water for the settlement. So, here we go. I do have Aqua Girl, though, so... Bitch slapped so hard, right? Let's just do that many. There we go. Oh, there. Alright, that should be plenty. Okay. And, well, I should probably bring that forward a little bit. There. Now I need a generator. Yeah, I'm going to need 2 of these, more than likely. Get rid of the dang trees. Get out of the way. Stupid trees. Alright. Well, they're not stupid trees. They're happy little trees. That's right. According to, according to Bob Ross, right? Happy little trees. Just imagine, so me, purple kid with superpowers, flies to a strong enemy and then gets bitch slapped so hard to the ground it makes a shockwave. Right? You just described a dream I had not too long ago, believe it or not. That's, yeah. Like, I was a superhero, but my powers were crap. So, like literally, my powers didn't mean anything. I was basically, like, overconfident that I could fight crime, but it wasn't. The superpower I got was, like, not even worth it. So, but yeah, that's you literally just described pretty much a dream I had a while back. Was like being an ineffective superhero. So, all right, so we got water set up, we got food. Now we need defense and we need beds. I'll start with beds. Why not? Beds are the easiest. Beds are pretty much the easiest thing. All right. Someone made the scene where the kid gets bitch slapped into a real hard edit, right? Yeah, I'm trying to remember with the song Trap Royalty. I'm trying to remember the superpower I had in that dream. It's been a while since it's been about over a week ago since I had that dream. So I'm trying to remember what the hell the superpower was. It was something inconsequential. It was very ineffective. I was, it wasn't like super strength or anything like that. It was, it was something really dumb, like being able to control the wind or something, just something that. But when I used my power, it was like a gentle breeze. It wasn't like a hurricane or something like that, Just stupid stuff, Like I said, I can't remember exactly what the superpower was, but it had no effect. So it's really crazy you mentioned that because it had just reminded me about that dream I had, which is funny. So, what did we get? Oh, stim pack and bobby pins. Yay, okay. Now, let's put down another bed here. Or another meme which says, my smaller brother, when he asks if I give him money when I'm rich, under it is a scene where a character says, yeah, cut off on that one. Alright, turrets. Let's see. I've got these bad boys. I wouldn't even keep you as... Oh, as a slave in my empire, right? You know, some siblings are like that. I mean, they really are. Some siblings are that way. So... That's like me in my personal life. I've got two younger sisters, but if I ever ask for help, they're like, "Oh, well, you're the big brother. You're supposed to figure it out." It's like, you know, Alabama? No, no. But wait, you understood it in the wrong way. That's fine. Everybody gets things wrong, my man. But no, I got two younger sisters, and it's just above your energy. I got you. But no, whenever I've asked for help, you know, they always look at me like, well, you're the big brother. You're supposed to figure this out. Why don't you have your life together? But every time that they ask me for help, I'm just supposed to jump up because I'm big brother, and you know, and they're like, well, why won't you help me? Why won't you do this? It's like, I don't have the ability to help you with this. Why can't you understand that? You know? Yeah. So that's the part that really. Wait, what? No, hold on. All right. That's the part that really sucks, though, is because, you know, it's like when I need help, oh, no, forget it. We can't do anything because you're supposed to figure it out on your own. When they need help, it's like, why won't you help me? It's like, okay. You know? That's the part that really sucks. So eventually I just had to give up on them. I mean, it sounds harsh to say that. It sounds, you know, like I was like, oh my God, you gave up on your family. Yes, I did, because they wouldn't stop. They wouldn't acknowledge me as a person. They just treat me like a walking ATM, man, and it sucks. So I guess the lesson there is, no matter who the toxic person is, no matter what's going on, if you don't feel like you're being treated the right way, walk away. It's hard to do. Trust me, I know. I spent many years of my life going back thinking, oh, they'll change. Things will be better. No. It only gets better if the other people recognize what they're doing wrong and are willing to change it. If they don't recognize what they're doing is wrong, and they only do that because, oh, that's the way we've always treated you, what difference is it? You know, then you know, it's not helpful in the slightest. So go ahead and put there like that. But you pressed on an edit of your favorite show, Invincible with the dialogue memes. Suddenly got an ad which said you're probably searching for therapy. I hate it when they do that. I hate it when they do that, man. That's just idiotic to me. I mean, don't get me wrong. Therapy can't help. I'm not making fun of therapy. Therapy can help and can be very beneficial, and can be useful. But just because you're watching a certain type of program doesn't mean you automatically need therapy. So, that'd be like me watching an action movie, right? And the targeted ads would be like, "Oh, did you want to find a class on judo?" Like, no, not particularly. Um, you know. So Alright, there. And, yeah, just one more for good measure. There we are. We got, oh yes, I leveled up. Awesome. Okay, that's what I was after. Alright. I was hoping I made enough. Alright. But, yeah, I find the targeted ads to be really crazy nowadays. Either you get weird ads or the same ad for the 100th time where they want to buy your non-existent car. Yeah, I feel you on that one. I get those too, but I don't get the I want to buy your car. I get the ones where it says about is your car insurance up to date? Do you want better car insurance? I get those ads, and it's like I don't even own a car. Like, you know, it's like, come on, man. It's supposed to be targeted ads. Well, it's not targeting me, obviously. You know. Let's see what else was. Oh, let's see here. You know what? Yeah, Life Giver will be fine. I need to be level 20 for that one. Okay. No. Let's see. Yeah, adamantium skeleton. That'll work. That'll come in handy. Okay. But, alright, so sleep for like 12 hours here. That'll work. But yeah, I feel you on that one, man, because like it's strange. I get those all the time in my email too. It's like, you can have better car insurance. Well, I would need better car insurance if I had a car. It's like, it's just crazy. And they say AI algorithms are going to revolutionize our lives. Yeah, well, they sure as hell ain't doing it right now. I'll tell you that. Because if they're using AI algorithms to track, like what kind of ad would make me go buy something, they're obviously using the wrong AI model because all the predictions are wrong. And the reason I say that is because I only buy stuff I absolutely need, like 100% need. Every once in a while I'll get myself something I want, but majority of the time it just comes down to, do I need this? Yes. Do I need this? No. Okay, I don't get that. I mean, hell, my girlfriend could tell you too. It's like we hardly go anywhere with the way inflation is going nowadays and stuff, and like we spend a lot of time at home. She's got some time off, and every time she has time off, we're sitting home. That's all there's to it. We don't go out much. So, oh yeah, I forgot to check that. Nuka-Cola. There we go. But, oh, speaking of Nuka-Cola, somebody made Nuka-Cola in real life. I remember seeing a YouTube video on that. Or another meme which says, "Me if I had a son," where there's a scene where a son says to his father, "I want to slave my friends for a bunch of..." I don't know if I've seen some of these memes or not. Of aliens I never met, right? That one I might have come across, actually. That sounds familiar. I might have come across that one.
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing. Excuse me.
That was a pretty amazing display.
Right? The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have... Listen.
I didn't do it for the money.
Hey, you should come with us to Sanctuary. We could use the...
Yeah, I know Breaking Bad. I haven't watched it in a long time, but...
All right, Garvey.
I know it.
I'm in.
I think I watched like the first season of it.
Wonderful.
And then I was getting into the second season, and then I lost the place where I was staying at the time and ended up homeless and wasn't able to keep up with it. So...
Okay. I'm listening.
You are a woman.
I'm listening.
Look, kid, and even the great.
I've been to Diamond City already.
Look, kid,
No,
Ma'am.
Murphy, we
I'm
talked
sure
about this.
Preston can
That
handle
jump,
anything we find.
it's gonna kill you.
So, I haven't gotten back into Breaking Bad. As a matter of fact, I should probably watch it again. Character named Powerplex in Invincible. His voice actor is the actor of Jesse Pinkman. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. That's pretty cool. I'll have to watch Invincible as well. I haven't. I've been spending a lot of time focused on my YouTube channel, so I don't really, you know, and I watch a lot of YouTube. That's kind of like my downfall. I do watch a lot of YouTube. So, like, I mean, but then again, YouTube has like something for everybody, man. Like, it's, you know, it's one of those things where it's like you can get. Oh, it's Brahmin Hide. All right. You know, you can find almost anything on YouTube. Almost anything on YouTube, for the most part. And there's a meme where the character screams, "Where is title card?" and so on with title cards. So literally the title card being shown, right? Meme swaps the Invincible with Mr. White. That's funny. Yeah, like I said, I should probably revisit Breaking Bad. Speaking of that kind of thing, though, in a similar vein, there's a game out. I just saw it on like Real Civil Engineer, Matt from Real Civil Engineer, and also who the hell else was it? There was another YouTuber that was playing it. It's called Schedule One. So basically, Breaking Bad, but you get to be, you know, you know, the guy doing the stuff in Breaking Bad. They come out like, why is Mr. White above the law, right? But yeah, there's an independent little game out called Schedule One, and you get to be Mr. White from Breaking Bad, basically. You know, you get to be the, you know, which actually in Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston, man, when he took that role, nobody saw that coming. Bryan Cranston, he you know, when he took that on, he you know, nobody thought that he would be the guy that would do that. So, okay, I don't have any of that. Right. Okay, well, in that case, time to sleep. Sleep for like 4 hours. There we go.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle.
Yeah. I used to like living here.
What do you mean? Before?
I lived here.
Damn. You say
Yep.
you were frozen.
Right? Just my son.
Damn. Anyway, I am glad you're here.
Are you, Mr. Gravy? Mm-hmm.
I hope you don't mind. I've had word. The only chance to trouble is.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. By the way,
Cool. Yeah, now Sturgis. All right. We'll talk to Sturgis. That's right. Not crap. Wrong button. There we are. That way I can know where the hell Sturgis is. He's over here. There we are. Where are you, Sturgis? There you are.
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, just make sure we can... There's a workbench over there.
Fisk. That's the one I was trying to remember. I think it was Fisk, the YouTuber that did Schedule One. Might have been. I know. Real Civil Engineer did. So. Huh? Wait. What? Where's Sturgis? Where'd he go? Oh, he's over here. Okay.
Sturgis.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's spirits. What
But
we
yeah,
need
it's,
now is a reliable source of clean water.
I mean, graphics-wise, that game Schedule 1 is not,
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
it's not like
Great.
Fallout 4
Thanks
graphics,
again.
but you're not playing the game for the graphics. You're playing the game for the content. So,
Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply
but
of clean
you build
water.
your empire from the ground
I
up
hope you
in
don't
it.
mind me asking. If
So-
we're gonna settle.
I'll start planting right away.
Good deal.
You know the game. Gotcha.
Now, this place is starting to feel like home. Trouble is, what we need is to get.
I'm on it.
Thanks.
Talk to
Sturgis.
Sturgis again.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing it's been a long.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course,
Yep.
you know your windows.
Yep. Thanks, Sturgis. Thanks for the experience. Okay. Now I could get the Idiot Savant perk. You had sent the link of the video from the meme you said about, but it didn't go through. It's probably because, well, I'll tell you what, I don't know. You should be able to put the link in the comments, and then I'll be able to find it. So, or maybe it's because I'm live. You might have to do it after I'm not live anymore. Or you could click on one of the videos previous to this, and put a comment with
Nice
that
job with
link,
those
and I should be able to find it.
I've got nothing else I need right now.
So,
I think Preston may want to chat though.
all right. So we got that. Yeah. All right. I already know where to. It's a YouTube link after all, so why would they censor it? I have no idea. That's like Acorn Stash is another YouTube channel I watch, and one of the videos he did recently, he said about his second channel is one that he's not going to be doing anymore because YouTube sent him a email talking about how he's using reused content, but it's all memes. I mean, so he said that that second channel of his is not something he's going to be messing with too much anymore in the future. Citing him for using reused content. I mean, memes are meant to be reused, so that makes absolutely no sense. You have send the link in the first continue. All right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely oh, Radstag Doe. Unless it attacks me, I don't think I need to attack it. So, no, we're good. But yeah, I'll check it out when I'm done with this. I'll pull it up, and it should be on my YouTube Studio. As a matter of fact, I should be able to pull it from there and click the link. If not, I'll just click the link from the video itself. You really want to see my reaction when you see it, when I see it, right? I mean, I wish I could give you a reaction. I really do. But with my setup the way it is right now, I'm not... well, not only that, but I'm trying to get to a certain number of subscribers before I ever reveal my face as well. So, and it may sound like a really... Oh, via phone I can watch it. Oh, yeah, here. Tell you what. Let me go ahead and I'll have to go into my YouTube Studio real quick. Hold on. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull that up and see if I can. Let's see if I can find it. There we are. There we go. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. Why not? Let's see. Oh. Give me a sec here. Gotta let it load. There. There, come on. Wait, no. It'd be easier just to go to my, here. It'd be easier just to go to my channel. Hold on. Just go to my channel and do it the other way. Yeah, let me do that. Here, just go to my channel like this. Here. And, alright, the first continued. Alright. Hold on. Where's... Here we go. There it is. Pull that up. And then... Oh, there it is. There's the... Here we go. Hold on. Here.
We hear you. So, what do you want? What do I want? I want the truth. I want justice.
Okay. I see why you sent me the link to that. Yeah, I see why. That's pretty damn funny, my man. That is. All right, I got you. That's right. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty funny. All right, that's. I like that. That's interesting. So, let's see here. There we go. Bap, and yep. There we go. All right. What I think about it is that somebody was being very creative when they come up with that. So that's what I think about it. All right, so no, not doing that. I need to go over to yeah, I want to do, it's Fort Hagen is over here. It's like over here-ish, kind of, sort of. I think, if I remember correctly, isn't it? Yeah, Fort Hagen's on. Well, no, it's further down, is what it is. I think it's over here-ish. Yeah, Fort Hagen is on that side of the map, though. But yeah, like I said, I think somebody was being very creative when they come up with that. So I also think it's damn funny. Huh? Oh. You also think it's funny? Yeah. Seems like you and I got a similar sense of humor in some ways. Yeah, that's the voice of Jesse, yeah. But like I said, it seems like you and I got a similar sense of humor, my man. Alright, so yeah, Walden Pond, right? Okay. I should have done this way sooner with the Desdemona character and ran over and found Fort Hagen, but it's alright. I'll make it work. I just want to be able to fast travel to Fort Hagen and bypass the whole having to follow dog meat thing. So would I rather live in a world where superpowers are normal or stay in this world? It's an interesting question, especially since I read a webcomic called Unordinary. And it's on Webtoons, You can download it on your phone and read comics and stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff to choose from, but it's webtoons. Not webtoons. What is it? It's God, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've had it on my phone, but anyway, it's is it webtoons? Is what it's called? Anyway, so in Unordinary, everybody has superpowers, and like 1% of the population doesn't, and they look at them as a cripple. So, in that respect, if you're talking about where superpowers are normal or stay in this world, I would not mind. The Invincible comics are expensive as hell. All 12 bands are $360. Jesus. I would not mind living in a world with superpowers because you know for a fact somebody's going to get like a shitty superpower. Like, hopefully it's not you, but it's not, it wouldn't be like me getting a shitty superpower, but somebody's going to end up with one that like just makes other people with superpowers laugh. It's not useless, but it might as well be type of situation. So yeah, I wouldn't mind living in a world with superpowers. The only problem is it'd be way more dangerous than the world we live in now. And so, but yeah, no, it's webcomics, webtoons. I think it was. If you look it up on your phone, on the Google Play Store, then there's a. If you look for webcomics, webtoons, you should be able to find it, and it's got all kinds of different comics and stuff. And I used to read it all the time. But Unordinary is what the comic I'm referring to. It takes the whole superhero thing and flips it on its head to where instead of one person having superpowers, it's or a very select group of people having superpowers, it's everybody. And so I thought that was a very interesting take on it as well. Oh wow, I did get close with the marker there. Okay, cool. But it follows the main character John as he goes through trying to understand what it means to have his powers, and he acts like a cripple at the beginning. He acts like he doesn't have any powers at all, but that's because he lost control because he was a late bloomer. He didn't have any powers to begin with, and then he developed his power. His power came on when he hit a certain age, and then he wasn't used to having powers his entire life, so he kind of went off the deep end. And then he conditioned himself after he went on well, the only way to say it is he beat the crap out of all his classmates because he was he was drunk on power.
All you outsiders wear such funny clothes?
And, would I rather be 25 forever or continue to age normally? That's a Highlander situation is what that is. That's, I wouldn't mind being 25 forever. That's kind of like being a Highlander or maybe a vampire or something like that.
Dad says not to talk to strangers.
I wouldn't mind being 25 forever, but if you're stuck at 25 forever, then does that mean you can't die? I mean, because,
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Take me to him, boy. Take me to Sean.
I mean, I guess the bigger thing would be is like, you'd be like, what, in your 60s, you'd still be looking like you're, 25, but physically, technically, you're 60, so, I mean, I don't know. I mean, looking and feeling like you're 25 for your entire life, The Viltrumides, which are aliens from Invincible, are like humans but can fly and are super strong. And the older they get, the slower they age. Right? I mean, slowed down aging wouldn't be a bad thing. But looking like a certain age for the rest of your days, I mean, that would be kind of interesting as well, to say the least. So, Seriously, dog meat isn't here. Okay. I can't. Ah, damn it. Alright, here. Let me, yeah, dog meat's still there. Alright. I gotta fast travel back and forth, apparently. Yeah, slower aging would be cool. You know. They're already working on that, too, though. Like, extending life spans and stuff. Like, Omni-Man from it is around 500 and looks not a day older than 30, right? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, okay, that's the... Why do I have... Wait, hold on. Why do I have that marked? No, that's right, I don't want that. Okay. There we are. Oh, check on dog meat. Okay, so dog meat's already there. Alright, cool. So he's all the way at Fort Hagen now. That's awesome. There we go. Well, I mean, you know, that also reminds me, like I said, of Highlander. Speaking of which, I saw a thing where they were talking about doing another Highlander. But they're doing a reboot of Highlander. With oh, what the hell's his name? Henry Cavill, I think it was. Was it Henry Cavill? I think they're talking about having for the new Highlander. So, as
Is this the place? Huh? Is he in here, boy?
as Connor McLeod. So, I mean, me personally, I don't mind the whole them rebooting Highlander because I like the Highlander movies and the show, the one that followed Duncan MacLeod. So, but I don't know how they're gonna. All right, I need to go up on top because I need a biometric scanner. One sad thing about Invincible, well, it's on Amazon Prime. It only has a budget of $2 million per episode, which isn't much with popular voice actors, right? Yeah, I mean, I imagine it wouldn't be, you know, a whole lot of pay, you know, for that. There we go. Ooh, I'm standing right out in the open, taking a lot of damage. Got it. All right. I do need the biometric scanner, though. Yeah, budget of $2 million. By the time and only have 10 animators, while needing to make a season each, with each episode being 40 minutes and 8 per season. 8, yeah. Yep, that's one of the downsides of stuff like that. Okay, no biometric scanner there. Alright. Need to go... Wait, I need to go over here. Got it. There. Oh. Oh, come on. The game isn't going to throw me a biometric scanner? Really? There we go. The game usually throws you a biometric scanner at this point. I just gotta... Here. Nope. Enhanced targeting card. There we go. Enhanced targeting card. Really? Seriously? Hold on. There's got to be at least one biometric scanner around here somewhere. In the comics they had IPS like Spider-Man or Spawn was even in it, but the series wasn't able to get them. Right? Oh, no biometric scanner. Huh. Alright. Nope. Nope. Damn. Alright. Maybe I'll get a biometric scanner inside Fort Hagen with the other. No, IPs, yeah. I said IPS, but IPs, yeah. I said that wrong, but anyway. That's like with Marvel and DC, you know, DC Comics way back when they had, you know, like it'd be a Daredevil comic, but Spider-Man would be in it, you know, or you'd have like a Batman comic, but Superman would show up briefly, you know, something like that. Little crossovers here and there. So, you know. All right, into Fort Hagen we go. Yeah, the amount of royalties they'd have to spend out, the amount of money they have to spend out to be able to have those characters in Invincible would just be outrageous. Because they're pretty popular characters. Dope, that's it. Just, yep.
Movement detected.
Yep, just,
Curious.
yep. Mm-hmm. We're having a reality glitch there. Probably because there's 2 Desdemonas in this reality, and reality doesn't like it.
Will not be pleased.
Why are you trying to melee me? What the hell? Didn't you have a weapon?
Report this assault directly.
Yeah, you had a weapon. I'm pretty sure you had a weapon. Yep. I don't know why the synths all of a sudden think it's a good idea to start meleeing you when they have weapons, man. Like, I don't... There are many memes how Season 3 in some part is just a PNG moving. That's how bad the animation is, right? Well, that's like another... That's a military-grade circuit board. That is not a biometric scanner. Well, I do need a military-grade circuit board, though, I think. All right. Anyway. Another series that I like and I watched, and I would still be watching if they made more seasons of it,
Kellogg. Destroy intruder.
is One Punch Man. That to me was really cool. It was a different take on the superhero genre as well. So, let's see. Oh, right away. That works. Okay. But last time I checked, there was only 2 seasons of it. And so,
Kellogg has ordered your termination.
I already got a biometric scanner right there. That's what I need. Okay, got a military grade circuit board. Invincible has a character called Two Punch Man as a joke. Okay, well, I'm glad you think One Punch Man is also good. I love that show because it's like I said, it's a total.
Infiltrated. Termination required.
It's a total reworking of, you know, how you would view a superhero, and I think that's exactly what we need nowadays. Is a different taking a look at, you know,
is under Institute authority. Terminating intruder.
taking a look at
Appears
a
Perhaps my sensors need
a
calibration.
superhero and that superhero just subverting all expectations. Just from the very opening scene of the very first episode of One Punch Man, you know what you're in for the most part.
Calculating most efficient
Like,
attack.
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
and to me, that's one of the craziest parts of it. Ow, stupid synth.
Now I understand. You are hiding because you fear death.
Okay. Ow. Got him.
In Fort Hagen.
There we are.
Eliminating hostile.
Okay. Oop. Get him, dog meat. There you go. Yep. All right. Okay. Cool.
Asset Kellogg.
Let me go here to the shotgun. This is close quarters, so it makes sense. So, nothing there. Ooh, there we go. That works. Thank you, dog meat. One Punch Man Season 3 is supposed to come out this year in October? Oh, hell. Alright. I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know. I'll definitely have to keep an eye out for that. Crazy thing is, October is my birthday month, so like that's the month I was born in. So that's gonna be kind of like a present to me in a way. At least I take it that way. That's kind of cool. If it comes out on the exact day of my birthday, that's going to be even trippier. So. But,
Targeting sensors fully operational.
There we go. All right. And, oh. Yeah, we do. We do say happy early birthday. So it's a weird little American thing that we do. Don't ask me why we do. But usually it's when we're closer to the birthday in question. So it's like, it's usually like, you know, say a couple weeks or happy birthday month. Now, happy birthday month is not something that we usually say for the most part. But happy early birthday is something that we will say. No, I didn't mean to, man. Okay, whatever. You heard that with the birth month too? That's not as common over here, oddly enough. Oh, I didn't know that. In Germany, wishing happy birthday early is bad luck. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So, yeah. I had no clue. Thanks for the info. All right, so down we go. Now I need to heal. Shit. All right. All right. And another purified water. That'll work. But yeah, we Americans, we have all kinds of crazy stuff that we do. So after your birthday this year, you can legally drink beer. Hey, well there you go. There you go. Something to look forward to, my man.
Movement detected. Curious. It would appear your attempt at stealth has failed.
Yeah, I'm old enough to drink beer here in the States, but I rarely drink any kind of beer or any kind of alcohol. Like, it's not very common for me to do that. I don't. There's a beer in Germany called American style beer. People say only Americans drink beer from cans. That might actually be somewhat true. Believe it or not. We Americans do love our beer in a can. So, me, I prefer bottles. You know, if I'm going to have like a beer, I'd rather have a Budweiser in a bottle or something like that. You know. But, yeah. It's one of the most manufactured ways to drink beer in America is cans. So.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were coming to the peas and apple
cobbler. There's also, like people here in the States, they want to drink alcohol, but they don't want to have like beer, or they don't want to have like wine or something like that. They'll get like a seltzer, which is like the White Claw, that kind of stuff, and And my girlfriend works at a grocery store here, not too far from where we live, and that's one of the ones that sells the most, is like the White Claw. Do what, babe? Oh, especially with women. It's mainly women that buy it.
Sorry, your house has been a wreck for 200 years.
Or guys buying it for their girlfriends, but yeah. Yes, I know. I've said that for years. USA Logic be like, you can die for your country but can't drink alcohol. Yeah, I know. You have to be 21 in the States in order to drink beer and buy it legally. And not only that, but you will get carded for it, which, I mean, I understand the being carded part. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, they will ask for your ID. And not only that, but, you know, I feel that if you can join the military and go and learn how to wield, you know, these really insane weapons, right?
Be warned, I cannot allow these attacks to...
You know, like, and I say insane because, like, I mean, let's face it. If you join the military, you're going to be wielding a fully automatic something at some point, or a 3-shot burst something at some point. So the point of it is that, you know, I think if you join the military, you should be the exception. You know, that's what I think. I think there should be an exception made for you. You know, the United States government doesn't see it the same way. If you're not supposed to drink and drive, then why do they ask for your driver's license to buy beer? So that way they can tell how old you are. It's got your birthday on there and all that, so, you know, you can't lie. What is the cup holder? Why does the cup holder in some cars perfectly hold a Jack Daniels bottle? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, exactly.
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
Let's see. Oh, fusion cell. I mean, oh, fusion cores. All right. Fusion cores. All right. Oh, gamma rounds. I can sell those too. All right. But yeah, that is the question after all. I mean, you know, it's like, why make these things like this if, you know, you don't want people to be doing certain things? You know, back when cars first started being on the road, right? You know, back in the... Not water or cola, that's too round, but it's a perfect fit for a square Jack Daniels, right? That's one of those questions that only car manufacturers can answer, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'll ever have an answer for it, but, you know. But yeah, that's one of those mysteries, man. It's like, you know, it's also like, why do, you know, it's like, why do certain hot dog brands only come with a certain count, right? Like Hebrew National. I buy Hebrew National because I like the way they taste. Hebrew National comes in a pack of 6 max, right? But hot dog buns come in a pack of 8. Why? You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's to make you buy more, right? My girlfriend says to make you buy more. I'm, you know, I'm not going to deny that, but yes, that is true. Until, yeah, 1969 in the USA, speed limit often, yeah, was not enforced. Yeah, no, it was kind of, it wasn't enforced as strictly as it is now. Nowadays, it's enforced very strictly. But yeah, before 1969, yeah, it was enforced if you were, you know, speeding, you know, like, you know, the cop had no choice but to pull you over, you know. There we are. Since I'm using energy weapons anyway. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay. But,
engaging hostile life form.
Call me a hostile life form. What's wrong with you? I mean, I guess I am a hostile life form. I'm throwing Molotovs here, so. There we go. Take that. All right, air. Some purified water there. All right. But the reason why it started. No, I didn't hear about that. There was an incident where a German tourist with a legal visa and passport was detained for trying to illegally enter. No, I didn't hear about that. What happened?
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Ah, crap. Oh, damn it. Okay. It's not only German tourists, but also from other European countries. In the last few months, it was like 6 German ones. Huh. No, like I said, I hadn't heard about that. Each had their own ridiculous reason. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and slow time. Ah, crap. All right. Here.
Are damaging valuable institute property.
Got it. There we are. I knew that the Border Patrol here in the States was all kinds of screwy, but I mean, I didn't know that that kind of stuff was going on. So
Turn around and leave.
there we go.
Have that option.
Whew.
Not a lot of people can say that.
No, Kellogg, I don't have that option because if I don't take you out, then I can't progress the main story. So I don't have that as an option at all. I say that every time I'm in here in Fort Hagen, but it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go, take care of them anyway. So more bobby pins, more Rad-X. There we are. More Rad-X, more bobby pins, or not bobby pins, stim packs. But yeah, like I said, I didn't know about that. I did see the thing about our current president trying to deport, people for certain reasons. Also, the whole thing about that Elon Musk is doing with his, computer tech guru wizard people, whatever, about rooting out corruption and stuff. I saw something on that. But yeah, I didn't. There was also another incident where a German person who lived in the USA for years was detained. Really? What the hell, man? I mean, was he living here legally? I mean, that's the biggest question, I suppose. It was like, if he was here legally and they detained him, then they have no right to detain him. If he's following all the rules. So, I mean, that's, to me, that's the biggest thing. So if that's the case, he was here and he was following the rules, then they detained him, then that's just idiotic.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My sins are standing down. Let's talk.
Talk, you say? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need the shotgun for this. Here we go. Yes, legally with papers and all, and you think his American wife couldn't even visit him? Man, that's terrible. That's messed up, is what that is. That's so he was married to an American, which by rights automatically, since he was living here for years and married to an American woman, that automatically makes it to where he, you know what I'm saying? Like he went through the process legally. He had his papers to prove that he came here legally. He didn't enter illegally, so, and he also got married to a woman who's an American. Like, there's multiple reasons why he should not have been detained. Like, that's just all there is to it. How? How was he a threat to national security?
And there she is. The most resilient woman.
Ah, crud. Alright, this is going to be one of those times where I'm going to need to, hold on. Yeah, this is one of those times I'm going to need to, hold on. We're going to need, some medics. We're going to need some Gwyneth Stout. We're going to need some, buff out. I refuse to say how because it's classified, right? I mean, I don't agree with everything that the government does. Not at all, not in the slightest. Okay, that's pretty much everything there. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Where's the synths? There's a synth.
Critical failure.
Right? Okay. There.
Combat initiated.
Oh, okay. Where's Kellogg? Oh, there he is. Okay, thanks, dog meat. There we go.
All this tech.
Kellogg's pistol. That'll be a nice upgrade.
They were barely
cool.
human.
Let's just take all his stuff. There we are. Like I said, I don't agree with everything that my government does. And I say my government because, you know, that's pretty much the way it is. I live in the States.
Yes.
Doesn't mean I have to agree with it. You know, I'm not one of those people that advocates for getting rid of anybody who's an immigrant. If they're here and they have shown that they've gone through the proper steps to be here, then leave those people alone. You know, if they show you that, yes, I want to be here, I want to be a productive member of society, you know, all governments do at least some shitty things. Yeah, it is a sad reality. It really is. It is. You know, all governments do. Yeah. And anybody out there who claims otherwise just either has their head in the sand or they just don't want to admit that maybe your government is a little suspect too, you know? They don't want to admit it, you know, and it's like terrible, but it's the reality. So, okay, what is my carry weight anyway? Oh, okay, 174 through 10, that's fine. I mean, I was watching, speaking of that kind of thing, I was watching Andrew Bustamante on some of the podcasts and stuff. I watch a whole bunch of crap on YouTube, man. I do. I bounce all over the place. But even Andrew Bustamante said that every government in the world hides things from their citizens. They do. It's just how they operate, and that's how they are able to do business that way. You know, that's the common reality of it. So, oh, dang it, dog meat. Watch out. Okay. So, I'm going to take this second to go get some more coffee. But, I'm going to bring you with me because I got the headset on and stuff. So, I ran out of coffee while trying to take out, Kellogg. Mr. Cornflakes himself. But, But yeah, Andrew Bustamante, he was, you know, supposedly a former CIA operative. So, and this is stuff that anybody can find. I'm not telling anything that's, you know, going to get me in trouble or anything. This is just stuff that's on YouTube, on the internet, man. You know. So, but that's what he was saying, is that there are certain things that cannot be revealed to the public. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, I just saw your comment, but so yep, I already took out the terminals. So here, open door. There we go. Here we are. All right. Huh? Oh. Ah. What the hell are you?
People of the Commonwealth,
Huh?
do not interfere. Our
Okay.
intentions are peaceful.
Right?
We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh, that's... Huh. Well, you know. Okay. Well, Brotherhood of Steel. Your intentions don't look very peaceful. It's a big-ass airship. Anyway. So, yep. Anyway, main goal of today is try to get as much of the main story done as possible. Now all I need to do is go back to Diamond City as soon as I'm able to fast travel anyway. Can I fast travel yet? Probably not. Hold on. Go back to Diamond City. Yeah. Oh, I can. Okay, I can fast travel. So... Ah. Whew. Oh, yeah. I want to at least get past the memory den section. That's the biggest thing. If I can get past the memory den section, then the rest of it won't be too bad.
Hey, you're in the paper, right? You're 200 years old? Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
Yep, Desdemona looks pretty good for being over 200. That's right. She's like, what, 220, 230? Something like that. But yeah.
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. It'd be a great quote.
She's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a woman's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
We're back. And not with your son. What happened?
You were right, Nick. Kellogg took my baby.
The Institute?
I'm sorry, friend.
He ain't kidding.
No synth does.
Right? I need to find a way.
I've been investigating.
True enough.
Sometimes they...
Where the
Exactly.
Kellogg.
Man like that would have had access.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he was...
He's dead, Nick.
So,
He wasn't gonna talk.
Gets his brains blown.
you're talking creep?
Look, there's a place. If anyone...
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her...
Jesus, Nick.
I know it's...
Right? I've got something. Here we
Actually,
go.
Cybernetics, huh?
Whether we're writing...
I have to go to the...
I'll head there on my own.
All right. See you at the... Don't worry.
There we go.
Well, you
Yep. Cool. Appreciate it. Now I just need to wait for them to... I need to sit down in the chair right here. Here we go. Let's just sit down and wait. Yep. Let's just wait like an hour. Wait an hour. There we go. That should give them... I'll go ahead and wait another hour. That should give them plenty of time to get the hell out of my way when I go out here. Hopefully. I hope so. Come on, dog meat. Let's go. So, yeah, I give them plenty of time to get out of the way. Alright, cool. Yeah, I didn't find Good Neighbor yet either, so... Yeah, that's alright. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Here, 10mm pistol. Right, there we go. Now, I know there have been plenty of Fallout 4 runs and Skyrim runs and stuff and different things. Now, Fallout 4 mainly, I know there's all kinds of them, but I know that there's been the whole one life challenge thing been done and all that. And lo and behold, like I said at the beginning of this recording session, it got broke up into 3 little different videos that I didn't want to have happen, but it happened anyway. this is my take on Desdemona. And what she would more than likely do as an alternate version of Desdemona anyway. Yeah, I know it's probably been done before, but that's what I came up with. That's what I'm doing. So I had this grand plan that I was going to craft all my weapons, and at the very least I am crafting all my armor. So the armor pieces are, you know, crafted at the very least, but so then I had to revamp the rules and take out the part where I craft my own weaponry, because that shit won't work for me. So ooh, I know what that, ooh, yep, I know what that is. That's fine, we'll go this way. But so now it's just a matter of weapon restricting myself, and of course also still making sure to craft my own armor. Yep. I've got to find, because I really would like to do a run where I restrict myself to where I can only craft weaponry, only use crafter weaponry. So I got to find a mod that'll allow me to do that. I really do got to find a mod that will let me do that. That'll work on PlayStation, because the one I have doesn't. See, when it comes to new mods I haven't used before, I usually do a test run just to see if the mod will work or not. This time I didn't do it, and I regret it, because I should have. Should have done a test run on it, but I didn't. So, yeah, I suffer for it. But it's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. Legendary Raider. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, alright. Ow! Damn it. I thought that was dog meat behind me, but apparently not. Alright. Ow. Little bastard. Oh, ferals. Okay. Oh, Stimpak right away. Nice. Alright. Let's, wait. You're just getting started, huh? Here. Legendary Raider. Oh, okay. Let me... Shit! Okay, whoa. I'm gonna... damn it. Okay, hold on. Squirrel on a stick. Why not? Purify water. Nuka-Cola Quantum. Hell, why not? It's about time to use one of those. Here. I definitely need a different weapon. Hold on. Yeah, we'll use that. Here. Oh, crap. Here. There we go. That works. It's doing some massive damage. Where's that legendary? There you are. Come on. Alright. Lucky my ass. Lucky had nothing to do with it. Got missed because of a dang shopping cart. Alright. Here. Nope. Crap. Missed. Alright. Now still don't have enough AP to do that. Here. Wow. Come on, man. I'm not doing anywhere near the frigid boxing glove, really. Okay. No. I'll take the shotgun shells. Nope. Almost. Yeah, get him, dog meat. There. Alright. There. Alrighty. Well, we've got... Here. Hold on. Wait. Ah! Alright. I'm getting turned around. This sucks. Alright. So, over here. Alright.
What was that?
Yeah, good question. What was that? Anyway. So, oh, it's mass fusion. Hey, there we go. Looks like mass fusion anyway.
No.
Oh, there's the bank. Okay. No, that was not mass fusion. Alright, Man, I have gone to Good Neighbor I don't know how many times, and with this character, for some reason, my brain don't want to work right. Oh, I am completely in the wrong spot. Okay.
What? Who's there?
Nobody. It's your imagination. There we are. Nope. Ow. Damn it. Thank you, dog meat. Okay, that didn't. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay, mutant hound meat. There we are. Let's. Oh, no. Aye. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, right. Okay. Uh-huh. Alpha vicious mongrel. Nope. Alright, hold on. Let's go to... Okay. Well, good going, dog meat. Okay. Cool. Hey, I found it. Finally. Alright. Like I said, you would think I'd be able to find it every time, but that's not the way it works. Right away and some purified water. That'll work. Alright. Oh. Ooh, that'll work. What about... Oh, what do you got? Right? That'll work. Okay. So into Good Neighbor. Yeah, do the memory dense section and then that'll be out of the way. That'll be good. So
hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Unless it's keep dumb after.
Now don't be like that. You hand over everything.
Whoa, time out. Someone's...
you know, I'll just let Hancock handle him.
They're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you
I'll let
care?
Hancock handle him.
She ain't
I've
one
taken
of
him out
us.
I don't know how many
No
times.
love for your mayor, Finn? I said let her go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, let Hancock handle
Why'd you
it.
have
That
to
works.
go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, sister?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this insult
Sure.
good neighbors of the people.
Good neighbor. That what you call this?
That's right. You'll see. So long as you...
Right?
Yep. Thanks, Hancock. Appreciate it. Right. There we go. Into the memory den. There. Yes. Everybody's favorite part of Fallout 4. Yeah. Always. Yeah. Man, I can never wait to get to the memory den. Dude, it's my favorite part.
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Yep. Okay. So, right.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
No.
We need your help, Doctor.
I know it, Jack.
Are you two mad?
Yes.
Putting aside the fact...
Please.
This dead...
Fine. I'll take a look.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? That's the hippocampus.
Those circuits look...
I'm not surprised.
Yep.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine, but that's...
Don't worry about it.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just
Right.
sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled...
Yeah, like I
mercenary,
said,
pull
most
me
favorite
out,
part of
okay?
Fallout 4 ever. Yeah.
Let's
Great.
see here.
I love it.
Perfect.
I need you to keep talking.
Absolutely 100% love the memory den.
A slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
Every time I play a new character, man, I'm always like, when do I get to do the memory den section?
Impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way.
Let me think. We load both you and Mr. Val. He'll act as a host.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there.
See you on the other side.
Right, let's go ahead and get in here. Yeah, you know, whenever I play Fallout 4, that's always the part that comes up in my mind is, when do I get to the memory den section? Woohoo! I can't wait. Yep.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's
You know.
degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Really? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Always, man. Always. Best part right here. Peak gameplay. Oh, yeah.
Can you hear me?
What the hell was that?
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
You guys are going to have to give me a minute. I got to make sure somebody's not trying to break into my damn house.
This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Alright, I guess I'm just being paranoid. Yeah, it's better to be paranoid and be alive than it is to not be paranoid and be dead. You know what I'm saying? I always check on shit like that, because you never know, man. That's how people end up getting hurt and, you know, getting taken out. Like, you know, you get complacent and you hear a noise and it's like, oh, it's nothing. Next thing you know, you got some weirdo in your house with a freaking knife stabbing the crap out of you. You know?
There appears to be another
beating you to death with a
intact memory
hammer.
close to you in temporal sequence.
You know, that's exactly how that happens.
Try
You
that
know?
one.
I think the reason why I don't grow complacent is because I've spent a lot of time being homeless, and
intact memory.
I spent a lot of time on my own and never really feeling truly safe. So I think that's the reason.
How did you think this was going to end,
But
Kellogg?
it's always better to check. You never know.
Another memory to try. I'll connect you.
So oh, it's some shitty dive bar in the middle of the wasteland. Yay, okay.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
All right.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So,
Huh?
you're
Oh,
at
the synths
Institute.
aren't.
I wanted to see for myself.
Getting warmer.
It must have been one of the. It must have been one of the mods I was using before that made the synths look at me, because they're not supposed to do that. I thought it was the
There's
game
one that
breaking.
looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Another challenge run I did, the synths were staring right at me.
Manual override initiated.
But
Cryogenic stasis.
I found another intact memory.
right,
Whenever you're ready.
that'd be the last one. So, but yeah, like I was saying, you know, that's something that you really shouldn't
Is that your son?
shrug off. You know, if you hear like a weird
It's supposed
noise,
to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
if you hear a weird noise in your house, man, you should immediately investigate it, no matter what you're doing. You know, even if you're cooking dinner or something, like you hear something strange, you immediately investigate it, because you never know what the hell it could be. And me, I do that a lot. Like, even when I'm not doing a video for my channel, I'll hear something and I'll get up and I'll be like, what the hell was that?
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get
You
your
know,
head blown.
that's just how to keep yourself safe in these days and times, because you never know.
Civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything.
Besides, I've got more to worry about than just myself and my shit. I got to worry about my girlfriend,
One of
and
our scientists
making
has
sure
left
she
the
stays
institute.
safe. So,
Left? As in?
you know.
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil.
Wee! Oh.
We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea.
Yeah.
Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Anyway,
Elimination.
just entertaining myself
working
while I'm waiting
on
for
a
the
highly
cutscene to,
classified
you know,
program.
stop.
No
That's all.
kidding.
So I can get out of here.
One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right? Nope. Yep. There we go.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
That's not what the subtitles say.
Bye.
Yep. Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is
Because there is no entrance. Yeah.
Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah, let's get out of the memory den section. All right. My favorite section of Fallout 4. But yeah, like I was saying, man, you hear a strange noise in your house, you need to investigate immediately, you know. That's how people end up,
I don't
you
know
know,
what kind of side effects the
not being able to
procedure
come
might have
back,
had.
you know.
No one's ever
Not being able to see tomorrow,
done this
basically.
before. How do you feel?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story,
Well, if you're are you?
we got what we needed.
Yes.
That scientist.
You're right. Where did the
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going.
If you're going to go,
I'll find a way to get through the rats.
good luck. By the way,
All right. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. I already got everything that I need in here. Right. Right. Yay, I leveled up. Awesome. Okay. Sweet. We're going to send Nick back to Diamond City.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside.
Mm-hmm. Is that you?
What?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Anyway, I feel.
I'm gonna head up.
Good luck out there.
Sure.
Right. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it. Boom. Let's go. Yeah, like I was saying, is that, you know, people can call me paranoid all you want, you know, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, man. Personal protection is something that should be a much higher priority than,
Now I know
you
y'all
know,
are doing your own thing.
like me doing this video or, you know, whatever. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, for me, personal safety ranks up there pretty dang high. So, okay. The furthest, well, actually, the furthest south would be Diamond City, wouldn't it? I always go, like, to Fort Hagen, but to go that way, but the furthest south is actually Diamond City, believe it or not. Well, let's fast travel back over to Diamond City, then. So, but yeah, like I was saying, you know, that's one of those things. People call me paranoid my whole life. I don't really care. I'm not. I'm not one of those people that cares about that. Like, I don't, you know, I don't give a shit. You can call me paranoid all you want. It's not going to change how I react to situations. Because, all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to sit down for a second. Let's sit down. There we are. We're going to wait for what? I don't know. Oh, yeah, we could wait, like, you know, that's 4 a.m., 5, 6. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait 14 hours. Why not? That's one thing that's great about playing on any difficulty that's not survival. You can wait for however long you want, and you don't have to worry about your hunger and thirst and all that crap screwing you up. But, okay, so, dog meat, what are you just, yep, just right there. Yeah, he's, of course. All right. So anyway, well, we got that taken care of. Everything's fine. I'm going to call it on this one. I've been Griffin Warlock 66. This is Desdemona. And I bid you adieu. Take it easy.
Ever been up
Have
in the
a-
stands? Let's just say.
Have a
they can
wonderful
pull
day
a
out
lot
there.
of things.
Be safe and all that. And, you know, like, share, subscribe, all that good, happy shit if you enjoy the content. I will be back on Wednesday to pick this challenge up. Hopefully I have less problems than I did today with it, you know, kicking me off of there where I can do it in one solid sitting, hopefully, maybe. Anyway, take it easy. Catch you on Wednesday.